You're watching the Big 12 on ESPN+. Tonight, from the heart of Texas, Waco, Texas, the 12th-ranked Baylor Bears play their home opener, hosting the Bearcats of Sam Houston. And now, everybody, welcome inside Foster Pavilion on the banks of the Baylor's full attention.
Yeah, they do. I mean, they've had 7 20-win seasons since the 2013-14 season. No NCAA tournament wins. They won the conference a year ago and then lost in their tournament. NCAA tournaments are gold.
Wow, how about a start? Jeremy Roach, the alley-oop to Josh Ojonwuna for the first 2 of the night.
And that play was called probably this afternoon. It was a set back screen for Ojonwuna. He's normally the screener. That time they screened for him, alley-oop from Roach, first bucket of the game.
Great start for the Bears. Here's Sam Houston. We'll give you the starters here in just a moment. That's an outside three-pointer in the air. That one is no good by Josiah Hammonds. Hammonds, the senior guard from Chicago, transferred from Incarnate Word. Sam Houston, like Baylor, is 1-1 on the season. Edgecombe down low to Norchad Omier. Wasn't sure. Preseason All-Conference USA. Omier, the big man, clicks off a 3 right wing. It is no good. And the rebound by Khalifa Sacco.
Well, you want to see threes, watch Sam Houston. Half their shots have been threes. There's another one, and that's the first made 3 of the game. But John, 3 field goal attempts by Sam Houston in the game, all threes. And that's their chance to win this game tonight, is make a bunch of threes, and they shoot them at a 47% clip.
Pretty impressive. Lob down low, there is Omier again. Omier on the assist from Edgecombe, and the bucket is good. It's a 6-3 lead for the Bears 2 minutes in.
You know, there aren't many players in college basketball that have averaged a double-double their entire career, but that's the case for Omier.
Sam Houston shooting beyond the arc. Bears shooting all shots in the paint so far. There's a jumper mid-range that is good. It's a 6-5 game.
Well, Sam Houston comes in limping a little bit. 2 starters are out with just injury problems. They'll be back, but they're not available tonight.
Wow, that Omier, they're going to him early. And jumper right elbow. That one rolls off no good by Hammonds. Rebounded by Edgecombe. DJ Edgecombe, 3 assists already here in the first half. For that guy, there's a 3 by Edgecombe, and he buries it. Starting to say he can do it all, and we see that right there.
Well, he needed that one. Let him shoot threes until he makes a few, and he's made them.
Now, we've seen on video what you can do when you drive to the bucket. Maybe
Yeah.
we'll opt for the 3 outside. That 3 is no good by Roach, but the offensive rebound by Edgecombe. And the feed to Ojonwuna, and he's fouled on the putback attempt.
You know, John, get it.
Dorian finished
For
short.
Coach Tang, yeah, short from Ojonwuna, played for Coach Tang. Worked his
Steam is on for Baylor. Turnaround shot blocked by Omier. Big time block. Bears run it the other way. Right to Roach in the corner for 3. It's a 9-0 run by Baylor.
And there's an assist for
there in the lineup in the rotation.
Yeah, and again, he's just unafraid. He's played at a high level. Now, he had not seen what he saw at Spokane against Gonzaga, but still has come on and had a great start to the season.
There's a 3 left.
If they can. I make it sound a lot easier than it really is.
Right. Inbounds from Roach, gives to Rob Wright, back to Roach, drives into the paint, elevates, shoots, and hits. Jeremy Roach, the Duke transfer for 2 more.
You know, he's very comfortable moving to the 2 from the point guard position when Wright comes in. In fact, I think he's more of a score first, pass second guard, and it's nice for him to have Wright delivering the ball to him when he can.
17-8, the Baylor lead here. 14.5 on the clock first half, 5 on the shot clock. Into the paint, leaner is good by Marcus Boykin. Boykin, the senior, the transfer from Barton College.
I'm getting the feeling we're going to see a lot of points tonight.
It looks that way.
I hadn't seen a significant number of stops defensively.
Celestine, 1 step, runner good with the left hand. Jalen Celestine, the transfer from Cal, his first bucket of the night.
Another 3. That one's short, but that's a good look from the corner. That's what Sam Houston wants.
The Florida Roach in a hurry to Jaden Nunn. 3 ball is good by the veteran Jaden Nunn.
And this team, Baylor, before that happened, but when that did happen, that is rarefied air. And the Bears have been building off of that ever since.
6 active coaches in the nation.
Decided to come back to Sam Houston, and this team is predicted to win the league again.
Omier, his first personal foul. He goes to the bench. Joshua Johnwin is on. Turnover, Sam Houston. Rob Wright on the run out, and he takes it all the way for the lay-in.
That one went right down the middle.
Quick three by Hammonds. That one is no good. Everyone that has played for Baylor has scored here in the first half. Edgecomb's three is no good. Johnwin of the putback, and he is fouled. 3 in Conference USA.
You know, and he's been there 13 years. He's just been the head coach for now his second year. Possibly handle on a basketball staff. Did that under Rick Barnes at Texas, and he's off to a great start at Sam Houston.
You talk about learning from the ground up and learning every step of the way.
Video coordinator,
yeah.
Scout team coordinator,
camp director.
Camp director.
He has done it all along the way. Second year for Coach Mudge, second year for them.
But this is a really good team, John, and they're without 2 starters in tonight's game, Damon Nicholas and Cameron Hoofner.
There's a block at one end by Lamar Wilker.
Baylor's 10 of 14 from the floor. 10 of those made field goals. 8 have been assisted. And that's something the Bears have needed to work on. Getting assist numbers up helps when you're making shots.
Oh, nice pass. Jeremy Roach spots Joshua Johnwin for the flush.
Yeah, speaking.
Celestine holds on to it. Corner to Rob Wright, drives on the baseline around the screen of O'Johnwin. A floater too strong, got his own miss. Wow. Drops it off for Celestine in the bucket.
What a play.
Inbounds to Roach. Roach far side of the floor, dribbles on the baseline. Passes back outside to Edgecombe. 13 to shoot for the Bears. They lead it by 13. Edgecombe will drive. Look at that silky smooth drive for the lay-in by VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, and he just glides past the defense. This guy has sealed it, and that ball was up for grabs. He came from about 20 feet away, brought it down. Game over.
All right, back to play. Sam Houston with the ball. 15-point lead by the Bears is their biggest here in the first half. Leaner right side of the paint is good by Lamar Wilkerson.
And this is a team that can make threes in a hurry.
There's one now. Corner for 3. That 3 is off the mark by Wilkerson. Rebound Bears. Push the tempo again. Edgecombe the finish with the lay-in.
You can see the defense go at it. An answer for that.
Right. The other end, a foul on Jeremy Roach. The miss by Sam Houston. Bears in a hurry the other way, and Jaden Nunn nails another 3.
So good example. He's had the ball in his hands each of Baylor's last 2 possessions. Got a bucket. That time an assist into the corner. Draws so much attention because he is so incredibly active.
Lead is at 18 now for the Bears. Make it 15 on the 3-pointer.
Get a good look at a 3. It's got to go up. That's their offense.
Ball knocked out of his hands, goes flying. Sam Houston flying the other way, and they turn it over. Here's Nunn. Right side, 3. It's good! A 3 by Jeremy Roach. Bears lead it by 18 again.
And on offense, if you turn the ball over on your offensive end, as we saw there, it's an immediate fast break opportunity for the defense. Great example, Bears got it into transition. It was a 3-on-2, executed beautifully by Nunn.
Finister knocks down the triple from the corner. Baylor's 5 of 8 on 3-pointers. Lead it by 15, 39-24.
Yeah, the Bears at 39. We still have 7:20 to go in the first half.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. Alley-oop from Jeremy Roach.
The perimeter didn't happen till late, and Jaden Nunn got a little bit out of control along the baseline as he tried to make that happen late in the shot clock.
Nice bounce pass on the perimeter, turnaround jumper. That is good. Good looking play there by Kian Scroggins, the 6'7". Udo, 20 points, 13 rebounds. Bears on their way to the Sweet 16 that year. Epe recently inducted into the Baylor Athletics Hall of Fame. It's a 3 by Lamar Wilkerson.
John, you have to feel like, at least if you're Sam Houston, some point those 3s are going to go. And it was a big lead for the Bears earlier this half, and now it's been cut down to 12, making 14.
Johnwin breaks it open underneath for the flush. Sophomore for Josh Ojanwuna. 43-29, Baylor on top, nearing the 4-minute mark here in the first half. So three, boy, finding the mark, Lamar Wilkerson. Sam Houston now 6 of 17 shooting threes, so they are heating up.
And they've taken 17 threes, John. That's out of 31 field goal attempts. So that's true to form for them. Over half their field goal attempts on the season have been threes.
Jaden Nunn has an opening and hits another three. Jaden Nunn, his third made three here in the first half.
These teams are just taking target practice. Here's another three, and it's good.
Oh,
how about that? 3 threes in a row, 2 by Sam Houston.
There's another three by the red-hot Lamar Wilkerson, but this one rims out. Jaden Nunn into the paint, and there's contact and a foul. That's going to be on Jackson Ford.
You know, Nunn does a great job putting pressure. This guy plays violently in the open floor. I'm talking about Jaden Nunn.
Gonzaga in Spokane, and then against Arkansas at the American Air.
Was in great shape to get it. The ball probably still in the cylinder when he got his hands on it. Sam Houston back in that.
Wow, look at that alley-oop. That was Jaden Nunn to VJ Edgecombe. 5 here in the first half. 1 minute to go before halftime. Baylor 50, Sam Houston 35. Roach in the paint, outside to Nunn. Could it be another one? Not this time, but it's tipped in by Omier.
You know, when he gets position, that's
difference in the clocks. Roach dribbles between the rings for Baylor. Roach surveys his options. He's got lots of options. Into the paint, ball stripped away, taken the other way by Jackson Ford. And the alley-oop, and he missed it. Follow-up, there's going to be a foul called on VJ Edgecombe.
You are in trouble.
And it's personal number 3 on.
They've been happy to shoot threes. They've made a fair share of them. You're not going to get.
A couple of free throws, makes it 52-37. Shot clock is off, 12 seconds to go before halftime. Nunn across the timeline on the pass to Wright. Now 4 seconds to go. Here's Rob Wright. Scoop it up and in at the halftime buzzer. Rob Wright the lay-in, and Baylor leads by 17 at the intermission.
And he was well guarded for a passer, but look at this handiwork. Now there's good defense. He's going through 2 defenders as he's in midair and finishes with a little English on the ball to give the Bears a 54-37 halftime lead.
What a half, lots of offense. Baylor with the advantage, 54. Like you said, and 22 made baskets.
You know, when you're making shots, those assist numbers are going to go up, but they're making shots because they're moving the ball well, they're passing it, and the shots are taking are high percentage.
All right, here we go. Start of the second half. There's another one. The assist from Roach, the bucket by Omier, and a foul.
Position had to fouling.
Free throw drops in for Omier. Locker room at halftime.
I think they did. They should have if they didn't, but knowing Coach Drew, they're going to have to defend this year better than they have the last couple.
Ojanwuna to Omier for 3 in the right-hand corner.
So what do you do with that? You've got a guy that's just a beast in the low post, and when he floats out to the corner, wide open that time, had no choice but to take the 3. You got to go get him.
His first made 3 this season, first in a Baylor uniform.
In the second half, we're a little over 3 minutes in, and he's yet to score after getting 17 in the first half.
Jaden Nunn, a 3 is good. How about another 3 by Baylor's Jaden Nunn, NCAA leader in career double-doubles. One against Arkansas was his 69th of his career. There's Roach, pull-up jumper, left elbow, that is money.
And right now you've got a little bit of pressure to do exactly that.
Pass to the perimeter is a steal that leads to a layup at the other end by Brennan Burns.
And these guys are athletic. This is a guard-laden team, Sam Houston, much like Baylor, and they can defend the passing lanes when they need to. One of the rare occasions where they've been able to get a steal, live ball turnover, and turn it into points.
Celestine fires it on the left side to Nunn. To Roach to Wright around the perimeter. Celestine, a 3 from the corner is good. At 6'7", Jalen Celestine is dangerous from that corner.
Yeah, and that's what he was brought in here to do. Baylor needed a shooter, a guy that was a spot up, and at 6'7", like you said, John, he can get it off over people in the corner, and it was just catch and shoot for him.
Now at the other end, it was a foul on Celestine, and that puts...
Don't go look all this up, Daniel. Just stay right where you are. But I'd like to know what the final score of that one was.
Oh, okay. We'll check on that.
No, tell him.
O'Meara into the paint. Runner, no. Tip, no. Second tip. Third tip. Fourth tip, and the Bears get...
Can still walk.
Brennan Burns puts the shot up from the free throw line. Bears run out. Shot is good by Rob Wright with a foul.
You know, and it looked like it may have been ill-advised. He gets a shot away, give it a good chance to get in and draw the contact. What a play by the true freshman.
Mentioned that Richard Rogers told us he was fighting the flu all day. Finister drives in, shot no good. Remember, he had 17 points at halftime. Hasn't scored here in the second half. I think he may have hit a wall.
I think so too, and understandably, Johnny's just taking.
So he'll stay in for now. Finister.
I'm sure he had other things on his mind, but I'm sure it's very difficult to not take a rod and go right down to the river. I've talked to him about that, and it's a challenge daily.
That's funny. Great view out his office window. How about Jaden Nunn?
Arkansas, but he's a guy that can spot up and shoot. He can do a number of different things, but when he's shooting the ball, he is dangerous. He's almost unguardable when he's making threes.
That's a season high for Nunn with 17. Whoa, man! Oh, man! What a follow by B.J. Edgecombe.
Against Arkansas, and you've got this one against Sam Houston. Hit the front of the rim. He comes up and just makes it look easy. It's effortless. Almost an alley-oop for him. Front of the rim, and all he did was teams. But neither one is known for its defense. It's in Iowa State or Houston.
Here come the Bearcats. Drive, layup, nice move for the lay-in by Josiah Hammonds. 78-47 is our score, nearing the 9-minute mark in this game. Jaden Nunn sitting at 17 points in the game. Nice pass underneath. Opted for the assist there by Nunn to Josh Ojanwuna.
And he is
3 points away from 1,000 for his career. So keep an eye on that. Roach, runner, nice looking shot by the senior Jeremy Roach.
You know, they just keep running those guys in. Baylor does. That's Roach. Edgecombe can do that. Nunn can do that. Wright's on the bench now, but as soon as he comes in, all have the ability to break the defense down on the dribble and create.
82-47, the Baylor lead. Nice reverse layup for the bucket by Josiah Hammonds. Beer, the new director of basketball operations.
Well, people take for granted you bring in 3 new coaches that it's easy, it's a transition that's just natural. And, you know, these guys are great together, but still, you're talking about losing John Jacobs and Alvin Brooks, who were on this staff for a long time. So you've got different roles, and you just work into those after a while. But those guys are terrific. Isn't it great having Melvin Hunt back at Baylor?
Yeah, so fun.
Remember him as a player, really good player. Had time in the NBA, and just to have him back, part of the fold is great.
Wow. Another alley-oop and a flush by VJ.
They've held the opponent to, looks like, below 70, 67 against Arkansas, and 51 for Sam Houston. We still got 6.5 minutes to play.
Nunn for 3. Shot is no good. Sacco saves it inbounds, but to O'Meara. Nunn to Ojanwuna, and he's fouled. Tonight, 18 points, 10 rebounds. That is double-double, number 2 on the season.
A lot of learning to do. This is a team with 9 newcomers, so they're still trying to figure it out. But the more they play, the closer they will come to doing that.
O'Meara to the bench. He may be done for the night. He's also the NCAA active leader in rebounds. There's a drive on the paint and the bucket.
This game, in fact, I can't remember a time when he wasn't in the ball game.
Jason Asamoah is on the floor for Baylor. Three by Celestine, no good. Edgecombe, the offensive rebound. Asamoah, a three from the corner.
It's good to see him get one down. This guy is knee legs yet. Maybe that one will get him going.
They're sitting on 90 points with 5 minutes to play. Baylor into the paint. A foul's going to be called.
But what he does for this team is provide rim protection on the defensive end. He's a great screen setter.
This is Eric Taylor at the free throw line. The freshman for 99 career points for Jaden Nunn. This game for the Bears will be Sunday evening here in Foster Pavilion. As the Tarleton Texans come to town.
It's a great play by Wilkerson. He's a guy that we've just seen primarily in his hips. He is gassed.
He definitely looks that way.
John, I don't remember a time when he's been out of the ball game.
Sam's hit 5 of their last 6 shots. Rob Wright nails the triple from the left corner. Crowd sensing 100 tonight. The Bears sit at 93. 6 players in double figures scoring tonight.
6'8", he's got to be able to contribute.
Keeping track of Baylor's assist total, 27 now on the night. That's a big number. Floater is good, right down the middle of the paint.
He's got Marino Dubrovcic in the ball game. A late addition to the roster, 6'10", 230 pounds. Another guy that needs some minutes.
Celestine with a 3 from the left wing. The Bears get to 96 points with 2.5 minutes remaining. Drew about to clear his bench. Eric Taylor misses on the 3.
The time that occurred to us, it would be both teams, but Sam Houston cooled down the second half.
Omar Adegbola is on for the Bears, off the bench. This is out there. Davidson Hubbard is out there. Oh, the 3 by Omar. No good. Rebounded by Davidson Hubbard. Minute 45 to play. Bears at 99, make it 100. And a foul. And it's Omar again. Back-to-back baskets for the Bears. 101 on the board for the Bears with a minute 41 to play. The throw is.
He went 90 feet, got his hands up, made himself a target for Wright. Just couldn't bring the pass in.
30th time in the Scott Drew era that Baylor scored 100 or more points. Went around no good, but the follow is good by Dorian Finister. Under 1 minute to play. Right to Jason Asamoah. Downloaded to Dubrovcic, and he has the ball stolen away. .35 seconds to go. Bears going to get to 2-1 on the season. Sam Houston will drop to 1-2. There's a 3 by Brennan Burns on the right wing.
Well, it's been a feel-good game for Baylor, and I think playing at home, first game in Foster Pavilion for a bunch of these players. It's nice to get warmed up here. Crowd was really entertained. 102 points and counting. Baylor with the ball, still 15 seconds to play.
Rob Wright into the paint, back outside. Shot is swatted away. Blocked, saved by the Bears. Runner, no. Follow-up is good. Everybody's getting in on the action. Davidson Hubbard with the banker and the big smile. Love that, and that is the way it ends tonight. Baylor, their first home game of the season here at Foster Pavilion. They win over a short-handed Sam Houston team big, 104-67 the final.
Well, it was an effort really start to finish that had an offensive flair to it, and you got to see the offensive firepower